This is our last day of Focus VBS. Can you believe it? I've had so much fun with you this week, seeing how we can take a closer look and grow in our relationship with God. My name is Commandment, and once again, I am so excited and so sad that today is our final day of Focus, our virtual VBS. Let's tune in to Erica, because she has some awesome ways that we can focus and review each day's bottom line.
Okay, we've discovered lots of ways that we can take a closer look and grow in our relationship with God. Let's see if you can unscramble these words and remember all the different ways you can focus on God. You can focus on what you can see. Nice. You can remember that our big, powerful God created everything and everyone we see, and He cares about what's going on in each of our lives. What else? Well, you can hear from God. You can do that by reading the Bible, whether that's on an app, on a tablet, or even in a book like this one. You can follow God's big story throughout history and discover what it means for your life today. You can talk with others about what you believe. You can ask questions and talk about God with other people who follow Him. Maybe they've discovered something about God that can help you too. Or maybe as you talk about Him, you can discover something new together. How else can we focus on God? You can pray anytime, anywhere, about anything. You can talk to God and be honest with Him. Remember, He is always there for you, no matter what.
Thank you, Erica. Now, I don't have a contest for us today because it's our final day. But you guys did such an awesome job in putting your best guesses into the comment section below all week long. Let's take a look at yesterday's winner, who guessed the correct number of Lego bricks in the world's tallest Lego tower. Take a look at yesterday's winning delivery.
Hey guys, it's Pastor James, and this is our last day of our prize pack. And with me, like normal, we have
Commandment,
and we've added more.
Daniel,
Cheyenne,
Mandy.
So many people just want to be a part of what we're doing because it's so much fun. Commandant.
Yes, sir, Pastor James.
Well, it's our last day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling sad and blue.
Sad and blue?
Yeah.
But we've had an amazing week.
Yes, we have. We've
And
had a good time.
so many people
And we
have...
hope you've had a good time too.
Yes, and so many people have won and had so much fun, and then being able to do all the crafts and all the wonderful things that we've just been able to do all week and grow closer to Jesus.
That's right, because we were focused all week.
We are heading to the winners, our last winner,
The last winner.
and they had to guess a number, a really big number,
Yeah.
for the world's tallest Lego tower.
Dun-dun.
For the first time, right now, is how many Lego pieces were in the world's tallest Lego tower. Wait,
Was it,
do you know?
was it 5?
5? 5 pieces of Lego?
10?
That seems small.
That small?
That's a little small.
Let me-
I think our kids could get higher than that.
Are you guys ready?
We're ready. Tell us.
550,000!
Wow! Woo! That's crazy. That's a lot of Legos.
I don't know who put all those together, but they did a good job.
That's impressive.
Yeah. And even more impressive is that person who counted them.
Yes.
was that you? Commandant, did you count those?
You know what? I
Counted
drew.
the baseball, you counted the Skittles. I mean, did you count those?
Good point, but no, I didn't.
Oh.
We are headed to the winner's house, so stay tuned.
Ta-da.
All right, we're here.
We're here.
We're making our way, so let's just make our way on up to the front door.
I hope they're home.
Yes. That would be, again, a good thing.
That would be a good thing.
That'd be a really good thing, yes.
Do I get to ring the doorbell?
You really do a good job, Chad.
Maybe I'll phone. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Are you guys ready? Woohoo!
Hi!
guess what? You guys guessed the right answer.
The number of Legos in the tallest tower.
We have. It was all of the question was about Legos. Right? We had questions about Legos.
So
and
what do
the
you think?
question with Legos means there needs to be a Lego in here. You guys get really cool posters. These are the 3D glasses.
Oh, look at
More cool
these.
bracelets.
Oh my gosh, you have one for every toe.
Yes, this
Oh yeah, some
the cool buttons like these ones right here that we're wearing. The Focus t-shirt. And you guys
Cool.
get the Focus t-shirt. What do you guys think?
You like it?
Yeah! We won the Focus Prize Pack!
Good job, girl.
Good job. Now, it's our last time during VBS to lift our praises to Jesus and to listen to another great Bible lesson by Pastor James.
This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud. I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the
it's me, Kyle. I didn't know if you'd recognize me without the lights on and with the flashlight, but today we are playing flashlight tag in the lab, which means I might have to...
Kyle!
Be right back.
Where are you? Hi, guys. Have any of you seen Kyle? I'm trying to catch him.
You're never gonna catch me!
I heard you! I heard you! Oh, wrong way. Oh. No. Kyle! Kyle!
Thanks for that. Man, it is crazy back there. Everything is so dark. You can't see anything. It's like a maze in the lab. You're tripping over things. You're running into things.
I'm fine.
I better go check on her. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, where was I? I was talking about lights, flashlight tag. What else?
Gotcha!
Ow!
Kyle! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Wilson just got me. I'm the king. Okay, King. Hey, do you mind putting the spotlight on me real quick? Okay, yeah. Perfect. Light illuminates everything that we see, and even some things that we can't. So today on A Closer Look, we're talking about just that. Stay tuned. Samantha? Samantha? When we think about light, we usually think about lamps or the sun, but there's so many different ways to use light. Like,
Kyle,
Hey, no spoilers, please.
Kyle, I am your friend.
Light isn't just something out of bulbs or from the sun. Light is also lasers.
But what good do lasers even do?
Well, they look cool.
But looking cool isn't a reason to be talking about it on this show. I mean, this is science that we're dealing with here, people. What's the practical application?
First, the fact that you care about the content of this show means the world to me, so thank you. And second, lasers can be used in so many different ways. It can help shape people's eyes so they can see better.
Oh, like LASIK. Yeah, you know, my dad had that done before we couldn't even read a stop sign, but now we can read the newspaper over my mom's shoulder when they're in separate rooms.
Wow, exactly. And there's also LiDAR.
Ooh, what's that?
Well, it's basically a radar that uses lasers. So we use light to scan entire areas to take an incredibly detailed photograph that we normally couldn't see with the naked eye. Check it out. Look, an entire ancient city covered by trees for hundreds of years, and we discovered it using LiDAR. See, the city couldn't be seen because the trees had covered it up, but we found it with light using LiDAR.
Plus, they sound super cool.
Yeah, they do. Also, because high-powered lasers are accurate over long distances, we can measure things like elevation very
Houston, we have a problem.
very accurately. But that's some of the small picture stuff about light. But what about the big picture stuff? Like about supporting life on our planet? Well, we're gonna talk about all of that right after this. I will, yeah.
to start today. I want you to stop and think for a minute about someone who makes you feel valuable. Think of a person who makes you feel special and important. Do you have that person in mind? Now, maybe it's your mom or dad, or a brother or a sister. Maybe it's some other cousin or family member, or maybe it's a teacher, or even your life group leader. Maybe it's a friend, your best friend. So, how do they do it? How do they make you feel valuable? What kinds of things do they do that helps you feel that way? Now, I know someone, or you could say a group of people, who make me feel valuable, and it's my family. My family, man, they are always supporting me and encouraging me in whatever I'm doing or whatever I'm working on. They're always on my side, trying to lift me up and encourage me. And I'm so glad that we can have people in our lives who love us and make us feel so important. Here's a question for you. What if we turned it around? What if we spend some time figuring out how we can make someone else feel valuable? Ooh, believe it or not, that can be the greatest way that we can focus on God. In fact, Jesus made it clear that if we love God, it will be obvious by the way we treat others. There was one time when a person who was a member of a group called the Pharisees asked Jesus a really big question, and everyone all around were really wanting to hear what Jesus' answer was. Now, first, let me explain who the Pharisees were. They were a religious group of leaders who were trying to honor God by following a bunch of religious rules that were supposed to keep them from, breaking God's rules. The problem was that they were focusing so much on the rules that they didn't love God or love the people very well. They didn't like how Jesus claimed to be the Son of God. And they didn't like how everyone around him seemed to be following after Jesus. When one of the Pharisees asked a question, he was really trying to put Jesus to a test and see if he might say something, if Jesus would say something that would get him into trouble.
Which is the greatest commandment in the law?
Jesus replied,
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments.
Jesus said that we should love God and love people. If we love God, then our love for him will be the reason we love others. So, how do we do that? How do you love your neighbor as yourself? Well, the good news is God has already made the first move. He has already shown his love for us by sending Jesus to be our Savior. The Apostle Paul once wrote about it in a book of 1 Corinthians. And this is what he said. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not dishonor other people. It does not look out for its own interest. It is full of joy when its truth is spoken. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It never gives up. Love never fails. See, that's how God loves us. That's how we can choose to love others. We can focus on God's example. Then, with God's help, we can treat the people around us with love and kindness. So, what does that actually look like? We can go around and say, hey, I love you, man. Love ya. But that doesn't just, it's not just words. We have to put our love into action. So this is what a way you can think of putting it into action is like. Love is patient. See, that means when your little sister or brother accidentally knocks over your amazing Lego tower that you've been building for your third or fourth time because you've been struggling, you stay calm. You don't get angry. After all, they didn't mean to do it. Another way to think of it is love is kind. Maybe when you go back to school, there will be a new kid who doesn't know anyone. You can be kind. You can invite them to sit with you maybe at lunch or go play together at recess. Even if other friends maybe don't want to, you can do that. You can be kind. And another way to think of how to show love as an action is love never fails. See, that's a big one. That's a big one because the truth is, showing love isn't always, it's not gonna always be easy. Sometimes it might feel like love has failed. When you try to do and show kindness and patience to someone and they don't show it back, but here's the thing, you can't give up. If you continue to show love, you never know how it might change the other person. And it will change you. It's gonna change you too, even if you can't see it right away. Jesus made it so clear. The most important thing that we can do is to love God and love others. We can focus on what Jesus did for us, and then we can choose to show His love to all the people around us. We can take the focus off ourselves and what we want, and instead put the focus on other people. We can try to understand where they're coming from. We can pay attention and see what they need. We can treat others the way we want to be treated and to love them like God loves them. See, that's what my family does for me. That's what we want to happen for each other, all around us. What we can do at home and in our neighborhood and at schools, what you can do for somebody else. You can live for God by loving others. Listen to that again. You can live for God by loving others. Love is the greatest thing we can ever do. It's the most important thing God asks us. In any situation, the answer to the question is love.
Do you ever wonder how we got this amazing world around us? It's all because of 4 little words. Let there be.
Oh, I know this one. Oh, light!
Light is the main source for life on our planet. Light is the sole source for food creation on our planet. For instance, we need light to grow our fruits and our vegetables. But have you ever wondered why? It's all because of a little process known as photosynthesis. Here's how it works. The sun shines on us, and the plants use that energy to turn carbon dioxide, which we cannot breathe, into oxygen.
And oxygen is what we breathe. So next time you take a deep breath, think a plant. Because plants are pretty important. Thanks, plants.
We need light to see, yes, but light comes in a spectrum that makes our world beautiful. For instance, if we didn't have this various spectra of light, our world might look like
I don't like it.
Oh man, I got Neapolitan. How am I gonna know which one's the chocolate?
But because we do have different kinds of light, our world looks like...
Figured it out.
From clean solar energy to maintaining the Earth's temperature to letting us know when to go to sleep at night. Light plays a huge role in our everyday life. Everything we do here at A Closer Look requires light. After all, we need light to take a closer look.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Did you leave any ice cream for me?
We left you a little strawberry.
A plant that gets the right amount of sunlight will thrive and grow.
I am so full of sun energy, I could not be more psyched.
But if the plant doesn't get the right amount of light,
What?
people can be the same way. Sometimes when a light isn't shining on someone, we can't see the details of them in their life. That's why we gotta do everything we can to light others up, shining a light on others and showing them love. Well, hey Wilson, can you fix that spotlight, please?
Got it.
This feels wonderful.
When I shine a light on Samantha, I can see how enthusiastic she is. And I can also see that she likes it when others are just as enthusiastic as her. I know that she gets excited about even my craziest idea. Way to bring the fun, Samantha!
Oh, hey, thanks, Kyle.
And when I shine a light on Wilson, I can see how smart he is and how he makes all of us smarter.
It's true.
And I won't let his grumpiness get in the way of telling me so.
Aw.
What are you doing to shine a light on your friends? How are you seeing them better? Well, guys, that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us and for taking
a closer look. Oh, I wanna.
Yeah.
The high five again. Ready? High five!
You're doing it!
Charlie!
I did not secure that, guys. I am so sorry.
This is my faith, this is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking for where I'm going. No, you go there too. I'll keep on looking, looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my you are my you are my I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, on you. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, and keep on looking to you for where I'm going. No, you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my you are my you are my I fix my eyes on you, on you.
Jesus made it so clear. The most important thing we can do is to love God and love others. We can focus on what Jesus did for us, and then we can choose to show His love to the people around us. We can take the focus off ourselves and what we want, and instead put the focus on other people. We can try to understand where they're coming from. We can pay attention and see what they need. We can treat others the same way we want to be treated and love them like God loves them. That leads us to our bottom line, the last bottom line for our VBS. You can live for God by loving others. Love is the greatest thing we can ever do. It is the most important thing God asks of us. In any situation, the answer to the question is love. Boys and girls, it has been an honor to spend time with you this entire week. Thank you so much for joining us. We had so much fun. I'm Commandment, and until next time, remember to focus on God to know Him better. I love you guys, and see you next time.
Hi everybody, it's Miss Crystal at Heights Kids. Oh, it's been such a great week having you here at our virtual VBS Focus. I hope you've been having so much fun. Well, we have our Day 5 craft. You're gonna love it. So in your kit that you get, you'll have your piece of paper and you'll have a plain piece of paper. What you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a circle on it. And you'll have a bendy straw and a pom-pom. Looks kind of funny, huh? Well, what you're gonna do is you can decorate your circle if you want to, and then you're gonna tape it to your bendy straw, and you will put it all together, and it's gonna look like this. And then you take your pom-pom, put it in there, then you're gonna blow into the straw and try to make that pom-pom float without flying out. Took me a little while to do it, I'll tell you, but I think you'll have a lot of fun trying. And then after you do this, on your piece of paper, you'll have what you say, which you can do with your family. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun with this. Have a great day. Okay, are we ready, guys? All right, we have our next activity, and it's called reflection. So this is gonna be really fun. I had all kinds of fun with it. All right, in your kit, you're going to find a mirror for each person, and you're gonna find a bunch of cards with things written on them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick one person to pick a card. They'll read it, like this says stairs. Now, the person who's reading the card, nobody else gets to see it. So everybody else is gonna sit there and look in the mirror behind them to see what the person is acting out. So you're gonna have to fix the mirror so you can look in it and look back behind you. And then you have to guess what the person is acting out. You can have so much fun with it. You have a whole stack of cards, but you can add more if you want to. And if you're really having fun, you can have everybody take a turn being an actor. It'll be so fun. I mean, day 5, we've been working up to the good stuff. Afterwards, you can take your paper and as a family, you'll do what you say. So I hope you really enjoy this. Okay, for our next activity, you have your sheet. This activity is called Looking. Not only do you need this, but you need your Bibles and a pencil. And remember that mirror we used on the last activity? You kind of need it again. What you're going to do is you'll also have a stack of cards. Everybody gets a stack of cards. But you'll notice when you look at this, it's backwards. How can you read that? Well, here's what you do. If you look in the mirror, you can see the words front ways. So then you can totally read it. But what you have to do is you have to read all of these cards and put them in order. And then you'll have a surprise because you'll see a whole Bible verse. It's really awesome. Now, some of the cards might say the same thing, but it's just because those same words are in that verse in 2 different places. So go through, be real careful. You can write out everything and figure out where they all go. So I hope you have a really great time doing that. And then afterwards, we can do what you say as a family, just like the others. Have fun. Okay, everybody, this is it, our last activity. Day 5, virtual VBS focus. Woohoo! Oh, we've been having so much fun. Well, you know those journals you've been using all week? Well, you're going to have, this is our last one. And when you look at your paper, it tells you exactly what to do in your journal. You're just going to love it. And then after you do that, as a family, you can do what you say. And then at the very end, we're going to do the prayer. Well, we've had so much fun with you guys. It's been so great. Virtual VBS focus day 5. Woohoo! Well, we miss you all. We love you. And we hope you had so much fun just like we have. We'll talk to you later. Bye.